Hello, I will continue with the second part of my class. And last time I spoke about the one kind of revelation, normal revelation, and also there is a special revelation. So in the special revelation of God, we can see there is Jesus. Jesus expressed his life, expressed in his life his perfect love of God. God is love, and his personality, his thinking, his feeling, his way to say the word, everything was said through Jesus and was seen through the life of Jesus. And the second kind of revelation, special revelation, we can be found in the written revelation. That is God making human, and this is Jesus Christ. And there is another special revelation, which is the Word of God, the Bible. The Bible is the perfect revelation of God as well, who speak also about Jesus. So the Bible answers all our questions from God. There is many truth in the life. There is many truth in the news, in the internet. There are many things that it looks like true, but there is many kind of questions that cannot be answered completely. We cannot be satisfied with this kind of truth. They are tricky truths. They are truths that make us think this is right, but there is something that lacking there. The perfect truth is the truth of God, and this can be seen in the Bible. So as the Samaritan woman spoke with Jesus, she realizes that it was thirsty inside of her that cannot be satisfied completely. So Jesus said, if you keep coming and drinking this water, you will still feel thirst. You will satisfy, but later thirst again. Like this is the truth in the world. But God says He's true and completely satisfies us because our spirits know that that is the right answer. In the middle of many candles, the sun came out and the light of truth came out. And this is the revelation of God. Each deep questions inside of us can be found in the Bible. Who I am? Who is God? What is this world? Why? Everything can be answered through this. And God answered clearly to us. For this is very important to us. Study the Bible to understand God. Many people study the Bible but doesn't understand. Because the letter kills, but the Spirit gives life. So we also need some help to study the Bible, and we can understand deeply when you truly have a humble heart and when God shows to you what He truly wants to say. Many times the truth is hiding from our eyes because we are arrogant, and sometimes we deny, we don't want to accept, and this is also because we are arrogant. But the point here is how to know God. So how to know God? We can know God through the Bible. When you see the Bible, we can see the creation. Everything started in the creation, and then we can see the fall of man. This appears in chapter 3, and the history of restore that special relationship of absolute faith, absolute love and trust begins in Genesis chapter 3. When God said to Adam, where are you? Everything started. Genesis chapter 3 verse 10. And God started to look for man and to show him the way to come back to Him. After many years, Jesus Christ, after the reaction of men for many prophets and people that God sent, God decided to send His own Son, as Matthew chapter 20 say, the parable of the vineyard workers. And Jesus came, but the history of God is written in the Bible, the history of humanity, and the present and also the future. So when you study the Bible and you understand the history of God, where it comes from, and what is going and what is the end, we can find ourselves in that history. So everything have a sense. When you can match us with the history of God, our life has a meaning. For this is very important to see where is God history and where we are in that history. So the parable of vineyard say, why the landlord of the vineyard came out and start to ask to the people to hire to work in the vineyard. So some people come very early and another come at noon and another 3 p.m. later. Some people come and just work 1 hour, and there is a special description for the second one that the landlord come to hire, and the landlord asked them, why you are doing anything? What are you doing? Why you are here doing anything? And they say, because no one hired us. And yes, this is our life, without any purpose, doing anything, and just living, looking around, living same than other people's, without any deep meaning or value in our life. Okay, so yes, the Bible answers all our deep questions and satisfies totally our spirit who is looking for the truth, as Genesis 2 show us when God breathed His spirit inside of us and we become a spirit, and we have these kind of needs of thirst for the truth. And when we want to know God, the way finally is in the Bible, because in the Bible we can know more about Jesus and we can know more about God and we can understand more God. Before, I thought I knew the Bible. I know many verses, memorized many verses since I went to the church since 4 years old. And the Sunday school teach me many things. And when I met one missionary in Uruguay, my own country, she invited me to read the Bible, and I said to her, okay, we can read together. And I thought I have many things that I can teach her. And I told her I know a lot of things. And yes, many times we think we know, but when you go deeply, you find life in the Bible. And this really changed our life. For this, to read the Bible is a challenge, and only through the mercy of God, that truth which is beside the letter can be understood deeply in our heart. And that only when you try to keep the law and we try to really apply everything in your life, you can understand what means the flesh become, the word become flesh. Well, 9 minutes already passed, and I think it was 9, and I completed like this my class. And my class is complete with the second revelation, special revelation of God, which is the written revelation. The written revelation is the Bible, who can answer, that can answer every question we have. And always there is a question. As missionary, I don't have any other answer that is written in the Bible, and there is any better answer that I could find before or now. I'm for sure after, because the earth will pass, but His word will never pass. And this day I was reading Ecclesiastes, and they speak about this, what was, it will be, and everything is in there already. So yes, I happy that I can know more and more about God, and I hope never cease to look more for Him, never stop to study Bible, to pray, to look more and more to know Him, His way. And many times I cannot not understand Him. There is actually a few days ago, one day ago, I was reading Ecclesiastes, and it shocked me something, and I was kind of sad because the Solomon said many things that, main words, and other people take everything he make, and many things he say, and then I was so upset because I said it's really unfair. Why Solomon say that? But after I listen and listen, I listen again, whole book. I put it audio Bible, and then I listen again, and I found the answer. It's no unfair, because even he say this later, he say that. So yes, everything is written in there, and all our anxiety, when you know more the heart of God, is our spirit quiet, and we receive a lot of peace. The truth make us free, and the freedom make us feel peace. And I hope I can learn more and more, and also I can teach more and more about what God showed me, and by grace I receive, and I hope I can give also for free and by grace.